Order up. World, some more Rimworld and sentient fries. So, last stream we did kind of piss off the Shattered Empire over here. Because, well, he attacked their members. Their ducks died of the cold. That's what happened last stream. And I attacked them because they were literally mining out of my base. Ducks, yes, ducks were mining. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but they were. So that's what we did. But I do kind of like the idea of having our vampires be nobles, so I do think it's gonna be a priority for us to try and at least soften our relationship with the Empire. I don't necessarily think we need to be allies, but I definitely want us to be neutral, at least. Oh nice, spring has begun, good. That's always nice. We do need a little bit of recreation. We should have some cloth around. Or that might have been, yeah, looks like that has been used. Oh no, it's laying right over here. So let's get ourselves a billiards table. Right over here. For now, I'll definitely have to make this a dining room at some point, but we'll make it a dining and recreation room for now. Kinda do want some more wood to make wooden furniture, just because I think it's more realistic to have. Well, not necessarily realistic, but more comfortable to have wooden uh, buildings instead of steel ones. Wooden furniture, I mean. So I did not actually look up if this actually connects to this dead res casket. But I think it might. I do want to haul all of these rocks out. So let's get an order for that. Marcy is pregnant. Really? Right, right. Did you go to first trimester? Aren't you already pregnant? Or oh no, you just got married. That's what happened. Oh, I thought you did get pregnant last stream. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, but yeah, I was wondering if what would happen when she gives birth. Would they be prisoners? Would we need to arrest the baby? Because I kind of want to adopt the baby. I mean, we're gonna take it away from their parents and probably teach them to despise them, but details. That's just Rimworld for you. Probably should start on this second wall as well. We are looking quite good on sandstone. So let's start that, shall we? Maybe a little bit higher. Like so. Don't want to mine through that too. And have some steel doors right over here. Transport. Ash. Jedi, are you any good? You're a decent shot. Decent planting as well. Quite social too. I guess you could be a decent researcher. I think I might just try and enslave you. You don't really need the social skills. So let's get a sleeping spot over here. Here, I mean, go and capture Deadeye. I might have to get you healing it. Oh, alright then. No, try and... Can't I get you to arrest? Maybe because he's bleeding out. She's bleeding out. She should collapse pretty soon. She might make it off the map though. You know what? I'll shoot a piercing spine. There we go. 3 hours. I will have you do a coagulate and a capture. Any permanent injuries? No. Right, let's go. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Nothing much, to be honest. How's our medicine looking? Not that great. Right, I had this whole idea of cutting off their legs so they couldn't walk and try to flee. But we'd need some more medicine for that. Quite a lot more medicine for that. Right, Laos. Oh, you're building over here. Yeah, that's fine. Kinda hoping you would... Well, I guess I'll just route the cables like that. I don't need these two though. Probably also floor some more rooms. Like, probably should actually start on our defenses first. We'll definitely make a kill box over here. How will they come in then? Maybe something like this. We'll have this one open. Always open. And we'll just have one big long hallway for traps over here. Security wise, steel traps are pretty good but kinda expensive. I'll just make them sandstone. And we'll just place them down like this. No, that's one too far. But that's gonna be plenty. Start with at least, and then we'll have the fences and stone fences like this. That way we can zigzag through this if we need to. But the bed finding will most likely just go through all the traps. Might want a steel door here though. Just for some pet finding. Nah, the chance that something goes over here isn't that big. Oh, Laos has an inspired recruitment. Don't mind if I do. I'd like to convert. I'll actually immediately recruit Deadeye. Well, not recruit Deadeye. Kinda want to enslave her. Because she's a waster, not a... What are we called again? Sanguinophine? Or something like that. Sanguinophage. That's the word I was looking for. That's close. Pretty close. In terms of spacecraft, that's fine. There's nothing outside for us, so let's go inside the walls. I definitely need to expand that zone though. something like this. I probably should also start on our defenses over here. I should, yeah, need to switch those around. And we'll have the enemies come in from over here. How many traps are here? 9. Let's make that an even 10. And actually, we will switch the fences and the traps around, because I have a feeling they will most likely enter from over here. They have a bigger chance to hitting this spike trap. And the fences as well. Alright. And we'll have them run into a line of guns as well. Prisoner's will has been broken by Sam already. What? Just convert. I don't think the inspired recruitment will help us that much. Anyway. So, security wise, 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mining wise, yeah, I'll just mine this out and put walls in there with sandstone fences right in the middle over here. Perfect. I do want to mine these 2 rocks because that will be damaged relatively frequently. We want to be able to repair it. And you can't repair rocks. Desperate refugees. No, no, we already got our blood farms. I guess I could use a bit more, but they're fine for now. I mean, we are kind of breeding them. We don't have animals to breed. No, no, no. We breed humans, yes. God, Rimworld. I love it so. Let's start falling some more rocks over here. Right, this was going to be my entertainment room. And this was going to be my throne room. Question. Yes, I will not mine this out. Because that way we can have 2 more of these types of rooms. You know what? Yes, I think that's better. I think that will look pretty nice. Even more of a head shape. Let's see. How's our wood situation? Not good at all. It's very much time to start on our fiber corn. You know what? I'll make this a round of fiber corn as well. It is spring, so they should start growing again. You're definitely doing fine on food. We just mainly need to tame some animals. Which is surprisingly difficult, even though we do have a few people with good handling skills, but they're just too busy doing other things. Bullet looks like he should try and tame a lot, but he is a night owl. She is a night owl. So she won't actually be able to tame manicured, it's because they are asleep. Which is a shame, but that's just how it goes. A Bullock goods trader, yes. We definitely need a trader. I am hoping you have at least one prosthetic arm, because we kinda need two. Right, everybody can be unassigned again. Sam, go and trade. Ooh, yes, I will definitely take the donkeys. They're not quite as good as our noble steeds, but I will definitely take the donkeys. And maybe the bison as well, although I think I prefer buffaloes. Maybe buy some meat as well. We'll definitely sell all this leather we have left over. We'll buy the medicine, sell that garden seed. I do kinda want to buy the wood, but honestly we're not in need of it, really. I will sell the cloth hat and the visage masks, just to have some cash on hand. All the clothes, I'll just sell. We have a little bit of that apparel, but that's fine. Let's see. What do we want in return? All your cloth, so we can make more clothes. And what will buy the bison? Nah, I don't want the bison. We'll buy the meat too. And I won't sell the good burgers. I think I'm fine with that trade. Alright, Sam, I need you hauling the meat first. Same with Bullet. The output A all urgently on all of this. But a haul urgently. Thank you. And we should start our auto slaughter now. This will be a max of 3 adult males and 5 females. And we won't count the pregnant ones. Tribespeople are already leaving. Good thing that we traded already. Did not realize it would be so cold outside that they would leave because of dangerous temperatures. Permin, are you... We're just going for a walk. Let's rope the donkey inside at least. Inside the main base, just so they don't run away. Do it with 2, thank you. As a bison. No, we didn't buy it. Right, forgot about that. Sometimes I am I kinda have a brain like a goldfish. Especially if I worked a day. Like 8 hours of coding. You get pretty tired of thinking. No, it wasn't that bad coding-wise today. Mostly meetings. Kinda boring. Permissions and stuff. Not gonna bore you all with the details. So, donkeys, they will kind of work for transport as well, but I think they might be slower than horses. Well, I assume they'd be slower than horses. Mostly because they're so stubborn. But I don't actually know what the top speed of a donkey is. I'm not gonna look it up either. Well, can I actually see it in the info here? Small relative of the horse, domesticated in ancient times for farm work. Its goofy call is simultaneously annoying and endearing. People can ride on donkeys to increase the caravan speed. Move speed 5 Cs a second. Don't know what that means. Right, you're leveling up your cooking. Jedi, what is your certainty? 56. And I don't want you to convert her when she's no longer sleeping. Almost have a second harvest of heal routine. Nice. Who needs medical treatment? Pyramine, why? Gutworms, yeah, fair. You don't have... Oh, you have a psychite dependency. I should definitely start growing some. Because I do have a chemically interested person as well. So let's grow some right here. Psychoid plant. And we'll put an order for growing psychite. Do we need to research that? Really? Psychite refining? Where is psychite E? I thought it was just here. Really? In the crafting station then? Crafting spots. Make smoke leaf joints. I guess I could make some smoke leaf as well. Do forever. And we'll start growing some right around here. Because why not? I don't really care if the animals eat these plants. And they should be eating a lot of the hay as well. Louse, what are you constructing right now? The security, good. Stan, I think you can convert. Did I? Not quite, she's still asleep. Is being fed. Good. You wearing some kind of mask? No. That's just how the head looks for a waster. Oh. Kinda cool, I guess. Then can you convert her? Oh, you can, just. Alright, there we go. And a new enslaver. That's a very quick worker for us right there. They're not as good as actual colonists, but they're still pretty decent. The emotion packs are rising again, good. That is what we like to see. Oh, he bought some purple cloth. Nice. Actually, very nice. Jeremy, you still have quite a while before you need the dead rest, but yeah, Sam is pretty close to needing a good nap. Which we will get you to nap in the casket. Once Laus finished with the power conduits over here. There we go. That I will definitely have you start growing immediately. Falling and cleaning after that. Sure, you can take care of a child. And that's basically what you are going to do forever. We'll put a low priority crafting and mining, just if you don't have anything to do. But you'll be very busy with hauling and cleaning next to your plant work. You should be, at least. Are you still out with something? Or are you just tired? You have a deficiency. Pyramid, I need you to... Oh, I can't grow yet. We do have a raid. It's just a couple of dudes. So Sam and Pyramid should be more than enough to hold them off. But we'll take you two as well, just because we can. Don't have any traps here yet. Are they waiting a while? Oh, the lynx tried to eat them, I think. Well, that's some damage on them already. That's always nice. Are you naked? Not quite, but almost. Alright. Let's go deal with them. I don't want to wait around. And you'll go kill Bremen. Actually, that one. You piercing. You piercing, just to start it off. Mega Scarab is almost dead. And that Menos. Yeah, Nosa, I think that's how you call it. They're finally beginning the assault. No, not Pyramid. Alright. Good thing I send out my two people. So did he have any permanent injuries? No, not any permanent. Archer, rescue and rescue. And we will allow everything on the map. Oh, and we also need to get you a decent schedule for a new Deadeye. Right. Wanna prioritize hauling the masterwork, and Deadeye prioritize hauling the normal gladius. They are very good indeed. Probably should have done it with my actual normal colonist, but oh well. Right, Pyramid, you're back up again. Sending to your husband, good. What a lovely couple they are. Right, Laos, I need you prioritizing on this conduit over here, so that we can get Sam to bed. Let's see, can you prioritize him or Tetris? No. Arctic. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you definitely need to run inside. Pyramid, grab your gladius and go and kill a wolf. Sam, go and grab your longsword. Go and kill a wolf as well. Archer, wake up. I need you shooting a wolf. Move, Laos, move your ass. He might die. He might very well die. I don't think we're gonna be in time. No, not Laos! You bastard! Yeah, that's it. Nothing to be done about that. Well, he's surviving longer than I expected, but yeah. Nothing to be done about that. Do we have a ritual opportunity? Oh, now we have to look for another constructor. Where's the grave? Over here? Put it right there. Well, you will be my constructor for now. That's just unfortunate, really. I even ate the head here. Alright. Let's then prioritize falling. Can't we bury them? Hang on, what does our ideology say about burying? Blood burial. Yeah, they do need to be buried. We need to rescue Sam again. Alright, Permin, go and rescue your husband. Are you butchering? No, 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 don't butcher. Let's not allow colonists to haul him though. Why don't we get the option to bury him? I feel like... There we go, you can bury. And we need to haul this longsword. You don't haul. Or let haul the longsword. Once Sam is back up, we'll give him back his longsword. Over here. Then we'll have a funeral. And allow the dead rest over here. Right. Speaker. Why not Sam? Won't attend to... Right. Extreme temperatures. Maybe during the day we can begin it. Or we wait a day. Because tomorrow it should be... well, less cold. Should be a little bit warmer, yes. But rest in peace, Lars. You would have been a great Penguin of Age. I just know that. Right. We did already have the Lantern Festival. And that did not attract the colonist, unfortunately. Yeah, I really need a good one with construction. It's really unfortunate that the Arctic wolf decided to hunt Laos when he was so close. We did not have time to react at all. Sam, you do need a dead rest. Can we do the funeral? Yes. Right, let's do that. That will get you dead resting. A beautiful, beautiful furnace. A heartwarming. Yes. That gives us 2 development points. Right. Sam, time for you to rest. Oh, starvation. Oh well. Hemogen amplifier has been bound. Why not the pump though? Why? How can we raise the dead rest capacity? I don't know. Maybe it raises with everything? Buildings 1 out of 1. Dead rest capacity can be increased using dead rest capacity serums. Oh, so we'll need to buy that. I think I'd have preferred the accelerator then. Because the Hemogen amplifier, it just allows you to gain more Hemogen from Hemogen sources. Yeah, I would definitely like something else. But oh well. It happens. That's how you learn. So, none of you was very good at constructing, right? No. Here I mean you're resting. Definitely get some eating though. While we can at least. And feed Marcy. Shame about that child, but I think we did put them on pregnancy approach, yes. I don't know how we are able to control that since they're technically prisoners, but let's just say we threaten them to have a good time. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Good frenzy. Archer, that's fine. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Not as good as having... Well, what else would we give you from for a inspiration? There's a work drive by crafting or something. Slave is unsuppressed. You will get to you. Right, I should down some sleeping spots over here actually. Quite a lot of them. Like so. Get rid of these. And expand this again. And we should mine this right here. Just to have a little bit of more of a walking space. How's our electricity doing? We can't actually afford all that much more. We'll probably uninstall the hemo pump. And I will build a copy right over here. And actually reinstall you here. This will be Pyramine's casket. Your unsuppressed Pyramine will definitely want to suppress her when she wakes up. Also, you really should start planting. Well, you kind of are. Maybe that's Deadeye that is starting to plant over here. I would expect Deadeye to start planting over here, but we might eat this first, then go there. Alright, so Black Grand Chief of the Blue Cave Union says that her friend has been wounded while traveling. The victim is Jacobs, a 30-year-old livestock farmer. There is an unknown threat though. How far is it? Because we could use a good... that is quite far. Not again. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, go and kill that wolf, and you need to run for your life. Not fast enough. Right, you're a limp as well. Long jump. Maybe we can save her. And a Dorito. Long jump. And one more. Alright. We can save Paul. Ah, there goes the right leg. Well, it's just the right leg though. Alright. Coagulate. And rescue. I will definitely give you a back leg. Add a back leg. To the right leg. Yes. You hunt. God damn that Arctic wolf. This time we did have time to react though. And it helps that both my, well, one of my sanguinophages had time to actually get there and wasn't wounded. Right. You go and eat some hemagen. You're quite low. Animals, we have some more to tame. And a little bit more to hunt. Jedi is actually already taking care of the heal food. As you don't need level 8 to cut it, just plant it. It's kind of fair, I guess. Right, back leg successfully installed. And we do not have any more predators? No, we do not. Good, very good. Who needs treatment? Pyramid. Or gutworms. Don't really have another doctor, and Sam will be out of commission for another day and a half, so you can tend to yourself for now. Since there's no other person to do it. Alright. Only this once though. Since it is kind of an emergency. Well, it's just gutworms, but still. Right, how long do we need? 2.4 days. Can I miss 2.4 days worth of people? 11 days that we have. Would send out Pyramid with Archer, but then we need Sam to wake up. That is still unsuppressed. Oh, quite badly unsuppressed actually. Oh, the decent construction. Oh, but you're unwaveringly loyal. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we could take another slave. No. Well, we could, but the chance of us getting to them before they leave the map is quite low, so I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, they probably left already. Right, you're doing all the fiber corn, good. No threats on the map, you have auto wake up, good. I would love a slave trader, to be honest. See, that's kind of a shame about Rimworld is you don't get slave traders if you have like more than 5 population. But that also means you can't actually trade your own slaves all that often. Which is kind of bad for a storytelling perspective, but I do get why they would limit it for a gameplay perspective. But yeah, I do have quite a few people to sell. We could also start trading ourselves now that we have the donkeys. Speaking of donkeys, aren't you pregnant yet? Kind of feels like the females get, yes, middle stage. The animals get pregnant very often, very quickly. Which is why Auto Butcher is such a nice ease of use function. And we can get rid of that Arctic Wolf. We're no longer incapable of walking, good. Actually, I have 5 in animals. You would have a 9 if you don't have the poor animals gene. But you're also already a strong master in crafting, which is nice. Yeah, this is still enclosed. But this is not. I might have to disallow this. Well, remove this from our inside the walls area for now. But I'll remove it if it's necessary to remove. Yeah, I am used to having a much better crafter. Like the whole game. It's kinda very different for me this time. Not having a good crafter. I kinda like how it has like disturbed mouth over here. Like eyes. I do like how that looks. But it's kinda awkward for a room to look like that, so I'm gonna have to dig it out. Which Pyramid will get to once he's tired of, well, done with growing. Right, we need that cloth over here. So Pyramid definitely start sowing this area over here. Right, I'll allow you to eat, but then you definitely need to start sowing. Oh, Sam is back up, nice. Let's sow this area first. Now I'm kind of tempted. You know what? I'm gonna send out a caravan to here. Archer, Pyramid, 2 donkeys. Just take all the meals you need. Yes. I should also... I should make some sleeping bags, but the problem is I do not have a good constructor for it. And that does take construction instead of like crafting. What is your plant skills that I find. So you're pretty close to being able to get some psychoid. You know what? I'll thank you. Drink this zone over here. And I'll start some psychoid over here. Just to ensure that we get some for our dependent people. Right, you go and trade just to see what they have. They probably don't have anything good, but anyway. Marcy's pregnant again. Good. I could buy some packaged survival meals. Or the crown. Yeah, do take the crown. Why are you traveling with the crown though? So what does that like mean? Does that just mean the type? Probably. Or made of uranium. I kinda want it. Just because it looks cool. But I'll just buy some. No, I'll buy it. We have enough silver. Thank you. Haul it. And if one of the slaves take it, I'm gonna be kinda pissed. And I guess Sam. No, 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 no. No count for you. I kinda wanted to give it to Pyramine, but I'm guessing she won't be allowed to actually wear it because of the role. So I might change my ideology to, well, no, I don't think I can make it a crown for our leader, nor for our moral guide. I probably should make our moral guide wear a parka. Because he's just freezing. Visitors are leaving, don't really care. Right, you're pregnant. I do want a crib. Question about the crib. Where is it? First of all, furniture, right? Crib. Out of wood. Over here. I'm guessing it can be for prisoners. Interesting. Untethered apparel for Archer, but it's fine. I mean, you are armed, both of you, right? Yes, yes you are. You even have a sash. I guess I could make some sashes, but what do they actually do? It offers minimal protection, but nudist won't complain about wearing it. Yes, it insulates a little bit of armor. But yeah, I don't think it's very useful. It might give a boost because of something. I don't know. Also, I'm not gonna give them any new clothes. I'm just not. Kappa is actually pretty happy for some reason, even being depressive. Mostly because of the rivals that died. She's happy because Slaus died. Ooh, if you weren't a Hemagen farm, I would do such bad things to you. But you already are, so yeah, I guess your fate is already pretty miserable. Alright, I forgot to give some medicine over here. Well, Pyramine can heal the downed one with her skills, which should be fine. I wonder what the threat is. It could be very bad for us. That I know. Incapacitated refugee. Alright, let's see. I think we actually have to offer help. Do we want to offer help? You have a passion for construction. Do we want to offer help? And animals as well. So you'll be our construction animal guys. And a little bit of crafting as well. Actually, I should hang back a bit. Okay, I mean, it's vomiting, that's why. Oh, there's no unknown red. Alright. Let's reform the cavern, get back over here. Everyone, yes. We don't care. Well, we might get the butler. And yeah. We probably should have brought more food, but oh well. Should be back in a day and a half. Good. That turned out pretty nice for us, actually. Deadeye is growing some potatoes. Good. We do have some cloth that needs to be hauled. Wait, oh, our geothermal broke. Alright, all the indoor lights. Toggle them off, except this one and the one in our hospital. We have a raid. They are preparing for a while. There's just two of them. Right, Sam. You can probably deal with it yourself. Since they only have grenades. See the blood feed. Oh, it's unharmed. Alright. Can only target non-hemogenic humans. It is affected by body size. Interesting. Right, let's go kill that snuff. Shoot and kill him. Kill him. There we go. Kill Huntsman as well. Yeah. They aren't that good anyway. How's your... Are you immune to toxic grenades, maybe? I could go and jump, but honestly, I do not care. Just need them to go away. Right, we'll allow the toxic grenades. Jacob, what is your health situation, actually? Just some bruises, you'll be fine. We do have a pretty good doctor with us. But I don't think we can actually forage medicine. I don't think that's a thing. It'd be nice if it was a thing, but I don't think it is. Right, how are we doing? Wait, we are able to actually... Oh, I thought we wouldn't be able to repair it, since we don't have the skill to build it. But apparently that is not a problem. Yeah, you should be back tonight, so you should be able to eat. You shouldn't starve. And can you actually graze? Oh no, that's not elk. Bullet, no. Stay inside them. I think you are going to take. Oh, never mind. I think the med elk died from the traps. Thank you, Laos, for saving us from the grave. Well, saving is a big word, but saving us from some injury at least. Ole, I will put you back off construction then. As we do want to train up Jacobs. I'll definitely have a focus first on animals, then on construction. We'll want a dedicated construction guy. Well, later, but rather sooner than later. But we do really want our herd of animals who finally start. I have been talking about it for a while, and we did kind of start on, well, we have a breeding pair of donkeys, so that is a start, but it's not a very good start. If I could get a good start on elk, I would be quite happy. Or maybe caribous, but that's gonna be not happening until winter. I probably should dig out this jade as well, but I don't really have anything to do with it yet. So I'm not gonna do it yet. Although I might be able to build something out of it, but I do not have the good constructor for it. Right, caravan arrived. Pyramine, let's go Jacobs, Archer, Pole, can you rope the donkeys, please? I do not want them wandering off. Actually, I don't know if they are capable of wandering off if they are still loaded with goods. But I don't want to find out. Nature break risk. I mean, yeah, she's just hungry. And kinda tired. Oh, that is bound to Sam. Right. Definitely handling first. How's your shooting actually? Not good at all. I'll do childcare. Warden as well. Yeah, we'll put that on the 1. Then hauling and cleaning. Then you can hunt. And then basically do whatever crafting you want. Forced weather. Rainy thunderstorm for goodwill? Yes, absolutely. I'm quite fine with the rainy thunderstorm. And I really want that goodwill. And I will not say no to the Little World Medicine. No, 20 silver. There's a bit rotting here. When did you die? Oh, quite a long time ago. Well, 7 days. In Rimworld, that's actually quite a while. I'd say like 4 weeks? Good month? A month and a half, I'd say, in real life. Because let's see, there's 4, yeah, around a month and a half. Ooh, Shattered Empire. Just Augustina though. Are you any good? You're at Hussar, so you're good at fighting. Well, we are pretty decent at killing as well. Let's get both of you going. And we'll go and melee her to death. Well, preferably we'd keep her alive to rescue her. If at all possible. Never mind, we immediately just flat out one-shotted her. Yeah, we just stabbed her in the chest. That was very unlucky for her. And kinda unlucky for us as well, but we'll get back to 0 with the quest. I'm sure of it. Oh wait, actually. Hello, I did not see you two. It's a light machine gun actually. Where are you going? I don't know. Ah, we killed him as well. Although you would have liked you to become a colonist as well. Decent construction. That would have taken the load off of Jacobs. Speaking of Jacobs, how's your bruising looking? Not that bad. Sam, you're gonna want to raid with these guys. Major break risk. Who has major break risk? Jacobs. Yeah, you're just hungry. And you need a ranged weapon. Guess I can give you a handgun, not pistol. Sam, go and raid. No, Pyramid, I really want you to start planting a little bit more. We're doing quite fine on food. You know, I kind of would like to start breeding panthers. But I don't think we have the meat supply for it. So I'll just buy some herbal medicine. We'll sell some of those knives and clubs. A short bow. We'll keep the auto pistols and revolvers. I'm gonna keep the Stalic crown. Do we sell some shirts and stuff yet? I don't think we do. We still have tattered apparel. And we don't really need the money for it now. Hey Marcy, how are you doing on pregnancy? Not that good. Jacob's here still recovering. Gonna take quite a while to recover those bruises. Can't I yes, I can preach health for you. Oh, convert him first. We got 100%. 23 is pretty good for conversion. I'll probably even get a conversion ritual going. But we don't have a throne room for it. No, I'm kind of surprised we haven't had one of those infections yet. And with infections, I mean the giant bug infestations. They're not infections, infestations. That was the word I was thinking of. Fires, they'll get put out. Yes, I know about the forced weather. That caravan is leaving, that's fine, we got nothing for you anyway. Was the schedule pretty decent? That I is planting some more potatoes. And you are planting the eel root we are gonna use to amputate all of them. Just to decrease the escape risk. Right, Permin, I need you to start that resting. It's fine that I can work on the food and we can always convert the cloth growing over here to like rice in worst case scenario. But we should be pretty decent. Oh, we got a doggy file. Good. And you cute. And you're pregnant again. See, they go like immediately into another pregnancy. And that will work wonders on our food supply. This for fine meals. We'll probably start thinking about making lavish meals. But I don't think that's necessary. Nor really want it at this point. Though I do usually start earlier with lavish meals, but that's because I usually start with a good animal skill guy as well. Or get one pretty fast, so I can start on my herd of animals sooner rather than later. Is there anything... Right. Can we get something from you actually? Oh, we can choose skill. Right. Are you any good? You are a very good shot. You are unwaveringly loyal though. You are a good planter. And a decent constructor. And Morgan is a child and apparently have a little bit of passion for mining. See, if Armstrong wasn't unwaveringly loyal, can we still enslave you though? But you'd be a good shot though. A tough, industrious. Slow learner is kind of not that great, but it's not the worst, you know. So, allow everything on the map, please. In orders, allow everything. Yeah, and we are still increasing our hemogen pack supply, so I don't need more prisoners either. Though I do need just more haulers. So maybe enslave one of you just for hauling purposes. Nah, I'm not that cruel. But I do need to get all those blighted. And that's it. That's not good. Beat that fire out, please. Thank you. Did I... Why the hell are you wearing the crown? Who the hell do you think you are? You're still beating fire out, that's fine. The visitors. Blue Cave Union. I mean, they're pretty decent, but not worth angering the Blue Cave Union over. Can you prioritize cutting the blighted, please? These those close to the heal root. I do not want to lose all that heal root. Don't really care about the potatoes all that much, but still also don't let it spread to the rice if you can. Then I'll allow you to eat some meals. It's a pyramid. How much longer? 2.6 days. Quite a bit. And you are resting. Yeah, you are quite tired. Oh, it spread all the way to there? Really? Did not expect it to be able to jump that far. They'll need to be pretty much adjacent to it. Go on, got all blighted. Gift from the blue cave, some frag grenades. I don't mind frag grenades. They can be relatively useful. I do want to get at least a little bit of a buffer zone before you go to bed. Right. Oh, those would still jump, which is fair, I guess. Alright, a couple more and then I'll allow you to go to sleep. One, got all blighted. Witch shot. You might heal root again, god damn it. No, I know you're miserable and sleepy. But I need you cutting before it spreads even further. I think it says a lower chance the further it is though. I want at least 5 spaces in between. Oh, you're still good for a little bit longer. Kinda annoying that I have to prioritize it manually, but such is life. Right, now we should be relatively fine. Oh, heal root rot because of unharvested, that is annoying. Yes, because over the winter they couldn't grow enough. But now I'll let you rest. Don't think it'll jump. But I will put a harvest on this then. It will have most of our heal root coming from here. Because I could make this into some other kind of plant. But I'll leave it on heal root for now. Could also trade for some medicine. But then I need to send out an actual caravan. That I do not need to do. I don't want to do yet. Human letters. Oh, nice. Guess we could make some sashes out of human leather. Towering assembly 4x10. Yes. Install it right here. Jacobs will get to it when he gets to it. I will probably get his construction prioritized even higher though. Oh, he took the room of Borlaus. I guess we have the room anyway, so why not? But Jacob, you're almost done sleeping? Yes. Sam, you also need to convert him when he's awake. Now. Convert him while he's eating. Thank you. Twice more and we can properly convert him. Not again with the bloody wolves. Where is it? Right, we can get it indoors. Quick enough. It should go and hunt that elk. But I think I might just go and kill it with Archer. Because otherwise he's just gonna keep hunting. A little bit. I can do it. Jacobs. Kill that Timberwolf. Does look like we are. Yes, perfect. It could have gone cleaner. Well, not really, nobody got hurt. But we could have made it cleaner by not being attacked at all, I guess. Jacobs. Didn't I say? Right. Place. Not, I'll make it marble walls and marble flagstone. And steel doors, yes. Marble. For everything marble. Even the doors. Sure. Good enough. Jacobs. Work on that. Jedi. Yes. Oh, yes. You can still plant before cutting all this. I mean, a day left. I really wish they would like prioritize cutting blighted plants over planting new plants. Because that just logically makes more sense. Get rid of the diseased one, then get new ones. But I guess it's just not that smart. How's our leather doing? Not that great. Well, we still have quite a bit of cloth just lying here. Inspire trade for Sam. Ooh, that could be very nice indeed. How's your construction coming along? Already a 4, rising pretty quickly. New wildlife. Some we want to hunt, but not really anything we want to tame. Or anything new. Did we tame an elk? A male one as well. Yeah, that's also a male one. Speaking of animals, then auto slaughter. Same thing, 2 of each and 3 of each. I think that will be more realistic. Might just slaughter them all if we get horses. Oh god. See, that's what happens if you plant before you cut. That I start cutting. No, I'm gonna have to do this manually and it's gonna be annoying, but it's gonna have to be done. Will raise your skill at least, I think. Apparently you do it quicker now? You level up or something maybe. Right, something's on fire, but the rain will put it out. A little bit too fast on that one. But it is progressing at least. No, you do it until you are done, sir. But can I actually queue this up? Oh, yes, I can. Today I learned. I did not actually know that. Otherwise I would have done that much sooner. Right, Pyramine, 3 hours, and you can start helping out with the harvest. Right. Any wildlife, just some hares. I don't want to do anything with. We'll have the inspired trade. Good, but I don't expect a caravan anytime soon. Not really, anyway. Jacobs, you're resting, but you should definitely prioritize this monument over here. Does look like we have enough marble for it. And I don't think it will give us enough goodwill to get a truce going, but it will get us there at least. Jacobs, no. Marble. Work on the marble. Nice, Pyramini's back up. And planting again. Did you have a good nap, Pyramine? I bet you did. Slept like the dead, really. I mean, I guess that's why they call it dead rest, but details. I kinda want to clean this up as well, but it's just gonna be impossible to keep clean once we have a big herd of various animals. Yeah, this corn plant really is not gonna live long enough. I'll turn these into not strawberries. Same here. I just like strawberries. Who doesn't? Actually, a cousin of mine was afraid of it. No, seriously, he was afraid of strawberries. He was kind of adopted those. Something happened before that. I don't actually know what though, but something made him actually very afraid of strawberries. It was weird to see. And sad as well. It literally ran away from them. Things people do to other people, man. And how people deal with stuff that's been done to them, that's just actually fascinating sometimes. But also kinda sad. Kinda very sad. It's been a while since I saw that cousin actually. I heard he was doing pretty well, so that's good. Like this. Fibercorn is done planting, good. We still have like 8 days. Which is not a lot for planting season. Solar flare, that is not great. Not great at all. But not the worst either. And we don't allow sowing here actually. It's fine, gonna put this back on hay grass. We're still doing very well on hay grass. Any wildlife? No, not really. Any quests? That tower stuff. Ah, there we go with the solar flare. It was just rude, that solar flare, honestly. With the fine meal, and you are prioritizing this again, good. How's your construction? 5 already. Nice. How's your needs? Which are human-like, it's fine, but that does remind me, we can almost convert you again. How's your certainty? 46 will. Yeah, we'll probably need like 3 more conversions. What good conversion ceremony. Begin conversion ceremony. Because it's on cooldown. I bet you we can convert them with the conversion ceremony. We have such a good social skill. You're feeding, that's fine. Ooh, I definitely want that herd of buffalo. So once he's finished over here, I'll put him back on prioritizing animals over construction. As mufflers are just such a good source of meat and hide and carry capacity for caravans. Just amazing, honestly. The elephants are also very good because they can help you haul as well. And you can ride them. And they offer a very good capacity for caravans. So that is definitely an advantage for starting in the hotter regions. But there's a lot of other stuff you have to deal with. There we go. Monument completed. And Jacob's prioritize handling first. We do have quite a bit of time for the muffalo, since they just wandered in. Oh, we already got our second fowl. They are 3 males for 1 female though. Which is sad to see, but if she had like 2 daughters, that would just get us started on that herd so much sooner. Yes, I know about the monument being completed. Slaves are being suppressed, good. Some stones are being cut, very good. Some stuff being planted. Might not make it in time since we only have like 6 days left. I think we'll definitely have a harvest of psychoid and smoke leaf, though. I still don't know how to make a psychoid tea. Is that maybe something only for savages? Beer brewing, devils and psychoid brewing. Ew. Never mind, we'll research that right after microelectronics. There we go. Finally getting some gaming going. And we already have a breeding pair. Good. We'll put a 3 and a 5 on this as well. I will have to expand this soon by quite a bit though. Wait, with the white embo, you need tribal wear of normal plus quality. Oh, can I make tribal wear? I think I can. Ah, there is joints. Good with animals. Decent construction, decent melee. But no. Not good enough. I don't care about the goodwill from some savages. I don't really care about the styling neuroformer either. Although, actually very doable. Can we make it here? Can make travel various. Ooh, until you have 7, at least normal quality. Sure, fine, we'll accept it for goodwill. Good. I would like an ally. I mean, a decent animal one could be quite nice as well. It's pretty decent melee as well, but really not that good. Styling. I'll accept for the goodwill, sure. I can be nice sometimes to lure people in so I can feed on their blood. It's not out of the goodness of my heart, not at all. I get something out of it as well. Have some people die for me, eventually. And it's just some cloth. We're gonna be drowning in cloth once we have our herd going. Well, not cloth, leather more like, but still. Same but different. Kind of the same. Jacob's my man. Can you go and tame some more buffalo for me? Thank you. It is very much appreciated. Can I see? I can't actually see how many clothes I have on the sideline over here. Definitely want tribal wear above everything else though. There we go. Paulette, you are sleeping. After that, you'll probably go and tell her. Well, she's already pregnant. I mean, there were 3 males to do the deed, so I guess, yeah. Chance is pretty high. So, Marcy, how is your pregnancy coming along? Second trimester. Jacobs, can you... Oh no, we need wood. We have the wood for it, yes. Work on that. How are my permanent injuries, actually? Was last the other one with the lost an arm? Apparently so. Please tell me that's a female. No, another male. He should get butchered though. Body out of the slot? Yes, yes he will. Giving us the material for the tribal wear, probably. I'd give the tribal wear to the prisoners. If I am feeling gracious, of course. Right, we finally finished digging out this area. Quite a while ago, I think. But we still have a lot more to make. Oh no, I can't actually make it for prisoners. Now I'm really wondering what will happen to the crib. To the baby. What, I'll place it in here. Alright, so. We still have quite a bit of stuff to be planted. How's your planting coming along, Deadeye? Pretty decent, you're already up to 10. Marcy's baby prep, yeah, sure. We have another muffalo, that's better be female. Yes, it is. Good. Those are one more breeding pair. Right, Bullet, you are back to sleeping. How are we on tribal wear? Not that good. I'll cancel these. Both of you. Just so that Bullet actually starts on the tribal wear and has enough cloth and leather for it. But I'll actually allow this again. And Jacob or Archer are allowed to wear it. Because we can't give it to our sanguinophages yet, because they are not nobles yet. I definitely want them to become nobles. It just feels right. Jacobs. I think I might have you focus constructing a little bit more. No, I want you to tame those two more buffaloes. Just so that we can say we can tame the whole herd of it. The break risk for Deadeye. What's bothering you? Dislike, diverse thought, yeah. Speaking of conversion ritual, only 52 because room impressiveness, but that's fine. How's your certainty? 55. Come on, conversion. 30%. That's pretty decent, and it gives us a development point, which is worth it in its own. Seven wood. And we have some more. Oh, Jacobs, you need to get out immediately. You two come over here. You're already retreating, so that's fine. Archer over here. You have a gun to defend yourself, but you are gonna get stabbed. Come on, run! Run from Sammy. Wait, they're ignoring you? Here, I mean, go stab one of them. Where are they running to? Right. Take them. They have some weird... Oh, they're just waiting here. What the hell? Guess they weren't attacking yet. Please tell me that it wasn't... Oh, the torso, yeah. Definitely need some helmets going for them. You two. Come over here. There we go. More meat to eat, honestly. Is Sammy any good? He seems tough at least. But she's dead, so doesn't matter if she was good or not. Not even that good. This planter could have been nice. Actually, that constructor would have been very nice. But we'll have some more food to eat at least. I definitely want that buffalo tamed. Right now. Wait, there were two more. Come and over here. And that snow hare. I'd kill it first. Not like it's threat. They have a shotgun though. Well, definitely long jump over here. And then go and stab. Go and stab, I say. It's a shame that they lose their orders when you jump. Ooh, that was a pretty big shot. Kill that slot. Get it. Dead. That is Molotov cocktail. Run. Right, kill. There we go. We care about its slab. He's tough. Decent plants and animals. I guess we might. Yeah, but yeah, no. He has Molotov cocktails. One of the only things that are threats to us. Well, to our sanguinophages at least. But they are the only two people that count. And they soon will be counts as well. Well, not soon, but At least by the end of this campaign. Or they're gonna die horrible, horrible deaths. It's one of the other, really. What's this Muffalo? It was male, right? Probably. Right, Jacobs. Yo, you're gonna tame that Muffalo yet? Not really. Muffalo 5 is pregnant. Good. Marcy, how's your third trimester going? Decently. What I kinda would have liked it if animals wouldn't mind wearing tainted clothes. Because I mean, they already eat them. Why wouldn't they mind wearing them? But I guess being cannibals is already kind of overpowered in Rimworld anyway. I mean, it's just free food, right? Every raid. Speaking of free food, well, we do have Blood Jubilee. Going Jacobs, refuel, and let's attract some people. Hopefully. It's basically why we are making the wood. Sam, how's your converting going? Not that long. Well, still quite a while until we can get it. Unforgettable. Nice. And a wanderer joins. Joy, Mafia boss? Sure, we just need more people. Joy, how good are you? Decent social? You're definitely going to be our constructor. Just full on constructing. You're gonna help with that. Guess you'll warden as well. And you know what? Even though you're not very good at animals, I am gonna have you hunting. Just so you have something to do. And to train up your shooting. Although you are a melee guy, actually. Here, have a steel club. So never mind, you are not going hunting. Archer. Yeah, I want you hunting first. Yeah, this Joy is not that good, actually. But she's here now. Guess I could accuse her and arrest to not turn into a Hemogen farm, but we are stockpiling Hemogen pretty nicely. So you will do nicely constructing. We do still have a lot of stuff to smooth out anyway. But that does mean that Jacobs, I will have you prioritize handling. I already have you prioritize handling. We have some elk to tame as well. Right. It's a shame that Joy can't all stuff though. Do we have a room for you? Yes, we do have a room for Joy. Otherwise, well, we could make this a room. We probably should. Why aren't you being... Aren't you part of the cleaning zone? And cleaning... Apparently not. That definitely should be part of the cleaning zone. Make it like that. Okay. Like this. Wildlife, yes. Nothing much happened there. Again, this donkey is pregnant. Middle stage is good. Seems like our hay is lasting. How much do we have stockpiled consumption-wise? 261. Is that nutrition or is that days? 1044 days currently. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Gotta get a much larger herd going. Oh, no longer trade inspired is fair, I guess. How's the Bibleware coming along? We still need 4 more. We still have 15 days. Polar should definitely be able to do that. So we are kind of running out of... Never mind, we still have a lot of cloth over here. And you are still making Trialware good. Out of Bloofer. Ah, you did tame that final Muffalo good. Make this growth so, but that is quite far away from our base actually. That's not really worth it. Boy, constructing level 5. Good. Jacobs, how much? Constructing level 7. But yeah, your animals is rising. Medicine is staying around about the same, which is unfortunate. I think I might need a harvest on the psychoid plants. Speaking of psychoid plants, do I have any? No. But that harvest hasn't come in yet. Steel-wise, we might actually want to mine some more. Nice, you tamed an elk. I mean, aren't you mining? No, you're mostly busy with sowing. It's fair, it is a lot of sowing to do for 2 people. Oh, plants is already up to 10. Nice. He learned very quickly. Very quickly indeed. Right, this can be deconstructed. Well, actually, now that I think about it, no, we do need some more sleeping spots over here. Just in case we want to capture some more people. For breeding purposes. Or Hemagen farm purposes, or converting purposes, whatever. Doesn't truly matter. How's your third trimester? Could be pretty soon, actually. I think I'll go until she gives birth, and then I'll end the stream. Well, max 15 minutes more. But I have a good feeling that she will give birth before that. How's the tribal looking? Alright, we're done on tribal. So I will delete it. And I will send out to the white M box. That's over here. Farmgarden. To here. With my donkey. Both my donkeys. And like 2 muffalos. A male, right? That's health. No, you're female. Don't want to risk my female. This one is male. No, not because you're pregnant. And this one is male as well. So one of you I will send out pyramid and Archer again. Don't want to send out Sam because he does not have an arm. Item-wise, we'll definitely take the blue, all the tribalware. And some of the parkas, sure. Well, all the clothes actually. We can trade that. And I think once we've traded that, we'll swing by another settlement just to trade a more advanced settlement because I want to see if they don't have an arm for my primary sanguinophage. Because he's primary, because he's the first. All the clothes. Gonna take forever to actually load that all up onto the muffaloes, but such is life. I'll keep the crown though. I'll sell the tainted flag vests. I'll keep at least one good hood and one wizard's mask. I'll keep the heads, sure, why not? Keep the weapons, I'll keep the beds, maybe not the beds. Some of those leftover leathers. Travel supplies, 2.2 days. I think I want a little bit more. All the fine meals and the simple meals. We'll send that out. I think on the way back we'll hit this settlement. Come back like that. We'll probably have to buy some food there. Now question, who is my cook actually? Paulette. And Archer, so Paulette, I need you. Definitely need you cooking, yes. And I want a urban hitching spot right over here for the future. Ah, pyramid genes have finished regrowing. Wait, she can carry multiple clothes? Oh, that helps so much you wouldn't believe. I don't think I'm capable of that. That might be a mod I'm running. Might be a mod. But that would definitely be a good change if it wasn't a mod. In my humble opinion, at least. Love some rice to be all though. It's not decaying that much though. Just been harvested. And you're still hostile, yes. We can't quite trade with you yet. We can't trade with you either. Which is a shame, but such is life. Right, ooh, a cold snap. Alright, harvest everything. That's the end of the harvest season. You don't need to harvest the heal root, but sure, why not? We are going into the winter with an awfully low supply of food. I'm gonna get this to become rice. Or corn. I'll do a rice, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think rice. We're gonna want the fast turnaround. It doesn't really matter if we need to put in more work for it. We do still have quite a bit of meals left as well, but that will not last us the winter at all. I mean, having the herd will. We definitely need more growers. Any... I guess we can have Joy do it. But he's not gonna learn at any appropriate rate whatsoever. We'll just turn this into a growth house during the winter. It won't sustain us fully, but together with our herd of animals, we should be alright. And worst case scenario, we can always just butcher our prison population over here. Oh, Arven Harvest is on sale on Steam. Just got a notification for that. That's a decent game, but not really my type of game. I don't think I'll buy it. Definitely not full price. Maybe now that it's on sale, but probably not. I want to make some bed rolls. You want leather? And you won't get much leather. Probably just some cloth should be fine. Let's make like 3 of those. Of at least good quality, please. Although, don't have that good constructors. I mean, 6 to 7 we can at least expect normal. I will have them try until good quality. 22 has given birth during the caravan. Interesting. Where's medical emergency? Psychoid dependency, yeah. Psychoid plant is very close to finishing. Right, Sam, I'm gonna have you researching the psychoid brewing though. Because, well, we need it for Deadeye. We can probably trade for it. We're all gonna die. It's gonna die in 30 days, so we can definitely trade for it, but I want to produce it myself. I might as well have Sam research it. I mean, it's brewing tea, for God's sake. It can't be that difficult. Royal beasts. Pack of 10 men hunting alpha beavers. We are not enclosed though. If we were enclosed and if I didn't send out the trade caravan, I would have accepted. How long expires in a day? Yeah, no, that's not happening. You are passing by this hostile faction though. How's our visibility actually? Days of 108. So we have a pretty decent chance of encountering stuff on the road. Well, the research is progressing quite fast actually. 57 already. It's like a tenth of the way. Right, convert. Joy. Jacobs. Where's Jacobs? Jacobs, there you are. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. We need one more, and I need to actually remember. 6.3. I think Love is officially naked now. No, she still has pants on. I am giving you clothes. I'm just not. Well, maybe some tribal wear. No, I don't have the cloth or leather for it, so no, that's not gonna happen. Sam. Well, it's only -8 outside, so we do have a little bit of time before we need to trade with them. Oh, the cold snap is over. Nice. Can you actually survive winter? I don't know. Might. I don't know why Healroot can. I didn't see it during the info. Right, we need a shotgun actually. Joy. No, Jacobs. Get a shotgun. And Sam, let's see what they have for sale. Some goats. Well, a goat. Some yaks. Some pemmican, some meat. You might buy the meat. They have some leather. I think we will buy the medicine. Maybe the wood as well. I think we're doing fine on wood. We'll sell these parkas. Not crown though. Neither this wood. Sell these toques. Not the wood though. Anything else? Might buy the leather or the cloth. But I think we're going to be fine with this. Sam Bright is holding that odd pistol. Right, Pyramine. Almost there. Marcy. Another caravan. Let's trade with them. Preventing interesting. Not really, no. We could buy some donkeys, but we don't have any silver on us. So let's just move on. I'll finish this quest, and then I'm gonna end the stream. We won't see the birth of Marvin's child, but that's just, well, Marcy's child. That's just gonna be what it is. Let's fulfill this. Let's trade. We'll definitely have to buy some stuff. That's an anima stone. Ancient shade stone marked with sacred tribal carvings. And it increases sight focus. Yeah, we are not tribal though. You have anything else for us to buy? Some smoke leaf. Not psychite. Do you have any psychite? No. Buy some wood. Think I'll just won't sell this. Accept, and you will go trade with Dios. You will trade with Shamston then. And then you'll enter the Bleeding Mountain. No, actually we can't queue that up. Let's trade with that first. 14 days, huh? Yeah, that's gonna be for next stream. No, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next stream, which will be most likely Wednesday. Until then, bye.